basketball warfare is officially upon us in the 2023 Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship. My name is Boaz Mariano, your best laid plan, your right-hand man. Kumusta ang bawat isa? Hello, hello, hello. Magandang tanghali sa ating lahat. Never have I seen a better cross-section of teams than the ones we have on board. Biruin nyo, UAAP teams, NCAA teams, at commercial teams ang magtatagisan all for your streaming and viewing pleasure. Ibibida ko ang dalawang teams na mag-aharap ngayon at this very juncture, ang mainit-init na Letran Knights squaring off against Pilipinas Aguilas. Aguilas, of course, coming off of a defeat against the mighty FEU Tamaraos. But that's really neither here nor there. A win here could secure a 500 record, and to keep their heads above water, a win is a must. Para naman sa kabilang koponan, matagumpay nilang na-secure ang victory against San Beda Red Lions, who were last year's runner-up. Magawa kaya uli nila yon at this very juncture? Magkikita-kita tayo maya-maya for all of that. Pero bago ang lahat, on the agenda, of course, is Bola TV. Kailangan nyo nang i-download yan on the Google Play Store. At bago ang lahat, I want to make you guys abundantly aware as well of our website. That's www.bola.tv for more of that. On the agenda also, ladies and gents, bukod dito sa match na to, ay ang iba't iba pa nating matches. Samut-sari, ang things to smile from ear to ear about. Our main event, Corsa Tires versus Admu maya-maya. Bago yon, merong Beda versus Tamaraos. And before that, Uratex versus Perpetua. Let me turn it over to our dapper boys courtside, Chiki and Gio. What's the latest, guys?
Maraming salamat, Boaz, for setting the tone. And yes, we do have a nice 4 games today. Unang laban po natin, Pilipinas Aguilas kontra Letran Knights para po sa ating quadruple header dito po sa may Villar Coliseum. Basketball fans sa buong Pilipinas at even outside of the Philippines, good day to all of you. Chickiri is here with the G. Evangelista. You guys are watching the 2023 Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship dito naman po sa may Villar Coliseum. And we are, of course, live po tayo no? on Facebook and YouTube ng Philbasket. At maganda because we have a lot of games today and it's really nice to have this on our third day, Gio.
Yeah, especially first 2 game days pa lang, Chiki. 2 words to describe playoff atmosphere. The level of competition sa games, fan engagement. So for everyone who hasn't tuned it yet, you've missed out on a lot, but it's never too late to catch up on the games.
And as mentioned, please don't forget to watch us also on bola.tv para po sa ating live coverage. Okay, so we're talking about 2 great teams here. We're talking about the Letran Knights and the Pilipinas Aguilas. Gio, let's go through the lineup of the Letran Knights because this is a solid collegiate team.
Yes, the Letran Knights coming off of NCAA Season 98 championship run, and a lot of their core players have already graduated, pero some of their key stars are still in the roster, and as we've seen the prior game days, marami nagsi-step up for them.
You talk about the Letran Knights and they're going to be banking on their captain who will be leading them again. Then let's go over to the other side, ang Pilipinas Aguilas. But prior to that, let's go over to our Parker para mapakilala ng mga protagonists natin.
Starting off our quadruple header, it'll be between the Pilipinas Aguilas against the Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights. The final 15 for the Pilipinas Aguilas are the following. Number 1, Garen Elorde. Number 3, Eugene Toba. Number 4, Marcos Di Maunahan. Number 6, Martin Diaz. Number 7, Darwish Bederi. Number 8, Adrian Ramirez. Number 9, Alec Elorde. Number 10, Jetro Publico. Number 12, Fernan Besala. Number 15, Mike Fernandez. Number 24, Marlon Mahilum. Number 27, Christian Caldoso. Number 29, James Labarda. Number 31, B-Boy Enguillo. Number 34, Adrian Partosa. Now for the final 15 of the Letran Knights. Number 4, Kevin Santos. Number 7, Kyle Tolentino. Number 8, Kurt Rayson. Number 9, Pau Havillionar. Number 11, Paolo Galvez. Number 12, Nico Fajardo. Number 18, Justin Bautista. Number 20, James Humawas. Number 23, Ken Brillantes. Number 24, Enrico Bohorcelo. Number 25, Rafi Go. Number 35, Neil Guarino. Number 39, Kobe Monje. Number 74, Joseph Nunag. And number 99, Diego Morales. Our officials for this game. Our officials for this game are Crew Chief Don Arguelles, First Umpire Fenlin Mamaril, and Second Umpire Henry Santos.
Our protagonists have been introduced, and Gio and I are having a light moment with our officials here. You know, Gio, let's talk about the Letran Knights. They're coming off what would I say, a squeaky victory against San Beda, and in spite of some not so good departments, nakakuha sila ng panalo eh.
Yes, Chiki. So against San Beda, they were trailing most of the game. Pero during the under the 5-minute mark, they went on an 11-0 run to get a 1-point win over the Red Lions, and that was led by Kurt Rayson with his strong shooting night towards the end of the quarter, and scoring 8 out of the 11 points for the Letran Knights.
Now, hang in there, guys, because we're going to turn you over to our lovely courtside reporter, Megan, who has this nice interview with one of our coaches. Go ahead, Megan.
Thank you so much, Chiki. Kasama ko ngayon, head coach Renzi Bahar. Coach Renzi, your first game here in the Asiabasket was an NCAA Classic down the wire. You dominated in terms of fast break points and in terms of bench points. But this close to another campaign for a championship, where would you say your team is at right now?
Right now, andun pa rin kami. We just preparing for this coming season, no? We are just looking for the players, especially the new ones, na kung makaka-adapt doon sa system na gusto namin mangyari. But right now, the team, I think, we are just in the 50% going for that season 99. But
You are going up against a team that has a pro-level core and even with foreign reinforcements. How do you intend to start a winning streak today?
yeah, this will be a good challenge for us, especially this team na Pilipinas Aguilas, because they are composed of veteran players plus they have an import. So marami kami matututunan dito sa game na to. And this is a good help for our campaign this coming season.
Thank you so much, Coach. Good luck to you and your team. Back to you, Chiki and Gio.
Thank you very much, Megan. And kita mo naman si Coach Renzi always saying that we're not yet there, we're not yet complete, not yet 100%. And it's a good opportunity. I like this platform of ours, Gio, giving our younger players an opportunity to showcase their talents. Gio, puntahan natin, Pilipinas Aguilas, because it was not a not so good first game for the Aguilas.
It was a very unique debut for the Aguilas because nagsimula sila ng game, they were only able to field 7 players
Aray
and
ko.
nagkaroon sila ng konting problema with their uniforms. So, eventually, nakompleto naman sila in the second half. But during the first half, they were kept afloat by one guy, Adrian Ramirez, and eventually samahan sila ng kanilang team captain and the other veterans, spearheaded by B-Boy Engyo.
I heard that Tutoy will again try to carry the load. But you mentioned to me that B-Boy Engyo coming off the bench, I think it will be a totally different Pilipinas Aguilas. Once magsabay, di ba, sasahig itong si B-Boy tsaka si Tutoy.
Yes, nagkaroon ng medyo mahirap na combination lang si coach dahil nag-aamuyan pa sila first game and then eventually bagong personnel na naman sa second half, so it's like starting 2 games in 1 game.
Gio, this is, we look at our team standings. Direct, thank you very much. I was about to go there. We're in Group B right now. How important is this game, especially for Pilipinas Aguilas?
As I've said earlier, Chiki, playoff atmosphere because every game counts here. Ang tournament format natin is this is separated into two groups and makakalaban lang single round robin. So every win counts, every point counts in case magkaroon ng tie sa standings.
Maganda yan, no? Dahil pwede sila magkaroon ng log jam in the middle. So let's see if they'll be able to come up with a win here. Talking about the Pilipinas Aguilas, or kung ang Letran Knights naman will be able to go up the team standings and tie the FEU Tamaraos. And our first five for both teams being introduced right now. There you have it, folks. Our teams already at center court. Letran Knights in their dark jerseys. Pilipinas Aguilas in their immaculate white. Anong inaasahan natin dito, Gio? Pas-pasan ba ito, or are we expecting a fast-paced game here?
We have a collegiate team here in Letran Knights. Usually, pag NCAA and UAAP teams, you would expect fresh legs to come out, guns blazing early on pa lang, takbuhan. But having this veteran team already, alam nila kaagad ang advantage ng kalaban, and they'll try to neutralize that by playing a bit slower, probably bully ball, and siguro posible din na extra physical to just contain the youth and the energy of this Letran Knights squad.
And here we go. Tapos na ang ating tip-off. Jump ball is done. We are right smack into the action here. White shirts, Aguilas, they got the first possession. And Villar not doing a good challenge there. Parang alam nila na itong Pilipinas Aguilas can just light it from the outside.
It's a different look definitely for the Aguilas dahil hindi nila nilagay starting lineup ang any of their world reinforcements. Wala si Eugene Tobe and wala rin si Fernand Besalia. And Coach Andrew Felix probably alam niya na na-scout yung team nila, and ngayon ibang approach ang ginawa niya.
At the corner, Monje hits the first three. And Monje, by the way, is one hot shooter. Napanood ko na to dun sa isang laro, and he can really light it up. Monje can really light it up. Bederi missing that three. Underneath, you gotta love it when the big guys are trying to battle each other for the boards.
Yeah, especially, but Bederi, speaking of lighting it up from outside, another three-pointer from Letran. Darwish Bederi can mix it up, not just inside, but can also hit the outside shot. So, Letran Knights better be worried kung nasa naman si Darwish.
6-0 ang ating talaan. Letran off to a good start. 1-3 from Monje, 1-3 from Tolentino. 8:33 remaining here in the first quarter. Shot clock down to 5. Nothing much happening here for the Aguilas. Down to a second. You gotta love the defense there of Letran.
And Letran, knowing the personnel of the Aguilas, as pinag-uusapan lang natin kanina, Darwish Bederi, a strong stretch big shooter from the outside for the Aguilas, and yun, na-contain nila kaagad.
By the way, dun sa mga viewers who namin who failed to check or hear the call out, for Letran, it's Tolentino, Havillonar, Galvez, Guarino, and Monje. Para naman po sa Aguilas, it's Elorde, Bederi, Ramirez, Mahilom, and Caldosa. 2 minuto na nakalipas sa ating first quarter, and Havillonar likes it. He is nodding his head. What a start here by Letran.
And it's something that we would expect from Letran Knights, no? Ang dami nilang sinalihan na competition, pre-season pa lang, and of course, coming off that championship. They still have that rhythm, they still have that momentum going into this tournament.
You were mentioning Pilipinas Aguilas not bringing the reinforcement, pero ito parang ayaw ni Coach Andrew Felix yung kanyang nakikita and forced to bring in Eugene Toba inside.
Now, Eugene Toba, with their first matchup against FEU, nahirapan lang siya trying to contain a 6'11" behemoth and Mo Fati. Pero pag may nakikita siyang mas maliit sa kanya, his eyes just light up trying to score over his defense. So he'll probably have a better scoring night this game.
I would say this is a tough 5 now for the Aguilas. Of course, you got the Tutoy there with Eugene Toba. But check this out, B-Boy Engyo is also in the match.
And coming off the bench for the Aguilas. So it's a luxury to have that offensive firepower coming off of your bench.
Ramirez inside to Toba. Now having a shooter or scorer in Ramirez, it declogs yung loob because forced ang defender to really close out on Tutoy.
And especially having Eugene Tobe, mas prefer niya face-up game. And having another shooter like B-Boy Engyo, it'll open up for the Aguilas inside.
I had a chat with him in their dugout earlier. He's telling me, Coach, medyo nag-gain ako ng weight ako, pero magaling pa rin. And I think it's still there.
He's still there.
8-3. Still in favor of Letran. Tutoy. Stop and pop. One and done there for the white shirts. Monhe on the other end. He has a total of 5.
And ito na nga, Chigi, yung ina-expect natin takbuhan na magagaling from Letran and applying the pressure early on.
Eugene had to go reverse. Unfortunately, one step too many.
Call for steps is Eugene Tobe. And nakita natin, si Eugene Tobe, by the way, was a player for Sem Beda College, season 84. Dami niyang highlights, actually a high flyer. But in this tournament, he's just mostly not settling, but his go-to move is via the mid-range. And we haven't seen any of his high-flying acts in this tournament.
Nothing working there for Galvez. On the other side, Tutoy, he is very aggressive in looking for that cup. Counter-attack here. Javillonar gives it up. Tolentino out to Javillonar. Nope, but Tolentino was there for the cleanup.
And the youth, pinapakita na fresh legs, just bouncing all over the place. The Aguilas must do a better job containing the rebounds, boxing out the Letran Knights.
You gotta love it, the conditioning dito matetesting talaga yan. Sino mas condition Oh, they won't count that. According to referee Don Arguelles, nope. While B-Boy Engyo is surprised. It's gonna be a quick review here. Ano ba nangyari dito? Tingnan natin, Gio.
Seems like they called the foul off of the play. But good thing for the Aguilas, B-Boy Engyo, 2 out of 2. If that counted, that shot counted for him.
Ito na, I see referee, crew chief, referee Don Arguelles chatting with Pilipinas Aguilas. On the other side, libreng timeout ito para sa Letran Knights. Different angle here, Gio. So nangyari, I think, wala sa bola
Wala sa bola. It's against the Knights. A moving screen, it seems.
So they don't count that 3 of B-Boy Engyo. 6:05 left in the first quarter. 14 to shoot. Bola pa rin ang Aguilas. Tutoy. Still couldn't find his first field goal. Ilan yung ginawa nito?
29 points.
29,
21 points in the first half.
21 the first half.
In the first half.
My goodness.
Napakainit ni Tutoy noon, first half, from the 3-point era. So this is just surprising for me kasi saksak siya na saksak and just trying to slow down probably would be best for him to get his rhythm back.
5:51 remaining dito sa ating first quarter. James, by the way, is in. James gets it, goes baseline. Stolen by B-Boy.
Probably they would want to get their import involved here, Eugene Tobe, as they're trying to play.
Tight pass inside. Bederi couldn't fabricate a shot there. And I would say the defense of Letran, whether inside the shaded area or outside, it's choking.
It's definitely
Diba?
there. Very pesky. They're coming in your face, full court press. And then pagbaba sa half court, andun pa rin. Very relentless.
3 ball. And they would always say in the vernacular, iba na matangkad.
Iba na
Eugene
matangkad.
Toba making sure na hindi na makukuha sa kanya yun.
Matangkad na, athletic pa.
Pressure applied here with the Knights. B-Boy, oh my goodness, that's far. And that's a second three of B-Boy Engyo. And never gun shy siya.
Never gun shy. Nung pumasok nga siya actually second half during the last game, guns blazing din. Basta makita niya, ititira niya. Basta may goting space, just like that one. We've seen like 2 steps away, titira pa rin yun.
To your point, yun ang mindset ng, ng isang shooter, no?
Shooter shoot.
Neil Andre Guarino, hitting that jumper. Tutoy, finally, his first field goal after a couple of misses.
And this one, no? Another option, probably the best 2 guys for the Aguilas. B-Boy Engyo getting himself going early on, and Ramirez starting to be finding the lane right now for his layups.
We're beyond the halfway mark of the first quarter. Good block by Eugene. Shot clock at 3. Monhe. And that's a bailout shot by Monhe.
Napakahirap ng Letran. Kahit sinong iwan mo, they're very capable offensive scorers from the outside.
Biggest lead already at 10. And then Monhe stealing that from Engyo. This is the biggest lead for Letran at 12. Pilipinas Aguilas requesting for the ceasefire. It's a 12-point lead here for the Knights. Look at that, Monhe just picking the pocket of B-Boy. And that layup creates a 12-point lead here for Letran, 20 against 8. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. We're back here in Villar Coliseum para po sa continuing coverage of our Asiabasket. Check that out. First field goal of Tutoy Ramirez, our Bola.tv drive of the game. They need that. They need that from Tutoy Ramirez.
Especially, he was the leading scorer for their team during the first game. As we see some of our fans in attendance. And most of our Bola TV representatives are streamers from Bola TV.
Sabihin ko na, such a beautiful day today.
It is a beautiful day today, Sige. Indeed a beautiful day.
We got a nice crowd here. Early afternoon crowd. Meantime, turnover for the white shirts. At hindi pa talaga nakukuha ng Aguilas yung kanilang rhythm here. No? Publiko passing that over the head of B-Boy Engyo.
And again, no, this is their second game in this tournament, and their first game really parang hindi pa natin siya makount dahil yun nga, iba ang kombinasyon nila kaagad, having that challenge in just fielding players. So ngayon, ito pa lang talaga nagkakaamuyan with a complete rotation.
Engyo sticking to Villar, forcing him to that turnover. That was a quick rest here for Tutoy Ramirez.
And they know, the Aguilas know, the coaching staff would rely on Ramirez, his offense, to get this Aguilas team going again.
Bederi on the move. His attempt, walang nakuha doon. Balik ang bola dito sa Letran. They're gonna push it again. Shot clock down to 16. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Some chicken wings from Villar, pero hindi niya naitabi itong si Eugene Toba.
And that's just good patient defense by Eugene Toba as we'll look at this block on that layup attempt.
Alam mo, hula ko dun sa chicken wings ni Pao as he's on the line. Mga 50 pounds yung bigat nun.
50 pounds. Sulit na sulit for only wings.
Again, guys, if you're not doing anything, we'd like to invite you here in Villar Coliseum. It's a very nice venue, air-conditioned venue. Lots of games to watch and lots of beautiful people to see.
And play of atmosphere, no? Kahit third game day pa lang daw, mga kaibigan.
Oh,
And
yes.
talaga naman, matindi ka agad ang mga labanan. The level of competition here is very high.
James Umawa scoring off that last incursion. Ramirez missing the 3, 23-8 na magana ito sa 15. Biggest lead of Letran. Now at 17.
And Ramirez, no, still missing his shots. And again, a turnover for the Aguilas.
And the Aguilas are having a difficult time, Gio, breaking that press. Sa kabila naman, our fast break of the game, Bola.tv fast break of the game, boom, giving Letran their biggest lead at 17.
And nga, contrasting with the Letran and the Aguilas, the crisp passing, the pinpoint passing of the Knights leading to multiple fast break opportunities. Pero sa Aguilas, yung pa rin. Sabi mo nga, choking defense for the Knights kaya hindi makabuelo ang Aguilas.
Santos na wala yung bola, inagaw ni Tutoy. Ramirez feeds it to Dar and Dar scores.
That should help Mr. Bideri with the shooting. The shooters just would want to see their shots come into the basket.
Oh yeah.
Just get their rhythm, get their confidence back.
Elorde. Oh, nice move by Alec, but just couldn't find the mark. Here comes Fajardo. High in the sky. Would have been a highlight play.
Ito na nga, takbuhan na for both teams.
Alam mo ako yung napapagod para sa kanila. No? Up and down we go here.
Multiple possessions in just 30 seconds.
That 3 ball is a breath of fresh air for the Aguilas. And immediately after that mini 5-0 run na ayaw ni Coach Renzi yung nakita niya. That was a good challenge there, but pasok lang talaga no?
It's a better shot by Alex Elorde.
Count that 3 in. The lead is down to 12. We'll take a quick break. Back in a moment. Good crowd here at the Villar Coliseum. Bola.tv fans of the game. You gotta love our fans here, enjoying the action in this very nice venue. Maraming salamat po for welcoming Asiabasket here. Ganda no?
Sobrang ganda.
Flooring, air conditioning. Ano pang hihingin mo dito? Ganda.
Another venue for our any basketball tournaments that we will be having. So marami pong salamat muli sa pag-host.
Now it's a turn of the Aguilas to apply pressure, but broken easily by Fajardo. Unfortunately, turnover para sa Letran Knights.
And the Aguilas now gaining momentum. From this lead has ballooned to 17. Now it's only just a 12-point lead for the Knights.
Under a minute left to play. Shot clock down to 7. Bederi, you mentioned that he's open but couldn't knock it down.
But the Berberwire is still shoot. Sabi nga natin kanina, Darwish will still take those shots whenever left open.
James challenging the defense of Eugene.
That was just athleticism and pure reckless abandon going up against that import.
Samantala, 20 segundo na lang bago matapos ang first quarter. We got this foul here. Check it out. Our drive of the game. James Somawas never afraid to go up against the biggest defender, Eugene Toba.
That was Iceman-esque almost.
I like that. 9 to shoot. B-boy again. Boom! That's 3 3-point shots all the way from Zapote Road.
That was even farther from his most recent one.
Rayson try to beat it, pero wala. And a mini run here by Pilipinas Aguilas. They went for an 8-2 run here, Gio. 27-16 is our score. Still 11-point lead here for the Letran Knights. Check this out. Ito yung mga plays that gave Letran a good lead here.
And eventually they established their lead with this multiple fast break attempts, pero at least naka-adjust na ang Aguilas with their defense, recovering early on and making their shots now, cutting this lead down to just 11.
But this veteran here, B-Boy Engyo, trying to break it from the outside. He has a total of 9 of Aguilas' 16 points. 27-16, tapos na pong first quarter. Quick break. Pagbalik po namin, second quarter action.
Welcome back to the second quarter of the Aguilas versus the Knights. And it is a hard reset for the Pilipinas Aguilas after all the challenges that these players encountered yesterday. According to Darwish Bederi, their focus for today is bringing up their mental game, especially since they had a lot of frustrations and all of their gigil na talaga na-throw off sila sa second half nila kahapon. Now that they're going up against a team that has been training together for longer, they really aim to control their emotions. His reminders to his comrades, huwag isipin na mas bata ang kanilang mga kalaban and really compete and still aim to win. But of course, we have to see if this shines through in the remaining quarters. Chiki and Gio.
Maraming salamat, Comrade Megan.
Comrade Megan.
Comrades din tayo dito, di ba?
Yes, sir. Comrade Chiki and Comrade Gio. Comrade Megan.
Again, saying hello to all our viewers. Kakatuwa na po. Hope you're having fun because this is a beautiful platform again. 2023 Asiabasket, the Piñas Championship. Although it is a short tournament, I like it because it gives our players, collegiate, commercial players, a chance to showcase their talents. Beautiful platform.
Very good platform indeed. Having different styles of play, collegiate, semi-pro, commercial, iba-ibang flavor. Kung ang hanap mo lang ay, you have the different layers.
Yeah.
Sa basketball lang siya. Pero ang daming nangyayari, ang daming pwedeng gawin, ang daming flavors, ika nga.
Okay, Gio, before we go deep into our second quarter, to our viewers who just tuned in, anong assessment mo of the first quarter? How come Letran was able to produce 27 points in just 10 minutes against the 16 of Pilipinas Aguilas?
Well, first quarter for the Letran Knights, as we see here, a foul on Darwish Bederi. Early on, they were just relentless attacking the basket. Not just offensively, they're, as you mentioned earlier in the first quarter, choking defense, applying pressure early on, full court press, half court man-to-man nila, grabe, in your face talaga, and forcing the Aguilas to commit turnovers, leading to multiple fast break opportunities for the Knights.
Oh, we saw that, di ba? Yung mga forced errors, di ba? The passing, and not even allowing the white shirts to cross the half court minsan na nang ganun kadali. But let's see, anong adjustments ang gagawin dito ng white shirts? And Rayson, look at that, really showing respect to the shooting of Engyo, but he has a total of 11 points.
And that was challenge, Shiki. Parang si B-Boy Engyo walang gustong tirang madali. If hindi malayo, gusto niya may magcha-challenge sa kanya at napakahirap na fade away, ko-convert pa rin.
I got a chance to be in the coaching staff of the Marinerong Pilipino in the PBA League, and B-Boy's range, Gio, etong orange circle natin,
Wow.
he can shoot it from right, probably a step after the half court.
Oh, wow.
Kaya-kaya ni B-Boy Engyo yan.
So yung mga ganun, if ating viewers are familiar sa 3x3 ni Ice Cube, that's worth 4 points already. Wow, B-Boy Engyo. Showing us the range.
31-18. Lamang pa rin dito ang Letran. Tutoy blocked in the process. It's gonna stay with the Aguilas, 14 on the shot clock.
And no, Ramirez, as we see his drive to the basket, halted by the Knights. Alam talaga nila, this guy can shoot it, and almost that time, and sirang-sira ang rhythm ngayon ni Tutoy.
Monje scored 10 points in the first quarter. Nakikaligas ngayon ng bola. Shot clock natin, baba ng 12. 8.5 remaining, second period. Oops! How often do you see a wedgie? Not that often.
Not as often.
Mahirap yan, ha? Mas mahirap ang gawin yan kaysa shumut.
Kesa makashoot, exactly. And right there, no, B-Boy Engyo showing us the hops. Just tapping the ball.
Parang sinungkit lang, eh, no?
Sinungkit lang ang wedgie.
Tutoy weaving his way through multiple defenders. Shot knocked down to 11. Look at the respect they're showing, B-Boy. Ooh. Napaganda yon. That was a blessing in disguise. James Navarda staying with that shot.
Yeah, it was a broken play indeed, pero Lady Luck is on the side of the Aguilas for that possession.
So James will be called for that foul after scoring on the other end. We got some fresh legs again. So pangalawang foul na yun ni James. Ha? Tolentino comes back in. Kurt Rayson sits down.
Mr. Rayson nga again, no? Sa ating mga manonood. Siya ang nagbuhat. Kumbaga last game, scoring 8 out of the 11 points ng Letran to squeak through a victory against the Red Lions.
Pag sabi mong Kurt Rayson kasi, siya na yung parang, I would say, if not the leader, one of the leaders,
One
diba?
of the leaders.
Ng Letran Knights, who will lead their campaign in the next collegiate tournament.
Isa sa mga asahan. As we see the Knights again with those suffocating defense.
They got it back though. Ramirez finally hits a three in that side.
For sure, a sigh of relief for Ramirez finally hitting that one.
Total of 5 points for Tutoy. Meantime,
as we see Ramirez's three, his 5th point, a far cry from his 21 during the for the first half last game. Pero 7 minutes remaining still, 7 minutes 38 to be exact during this second quarter.
minsan Gio, no, yung mga ganong shooters like Tutoy, all you got to do, kung ikaw yung teammate niya, pag nakita mo ng open, bigay mo na eh. Dahil
Feed him the ball, yes sir.
when he gets his shooting going, it's gonna be tough to guard him.
And it'll open up a lot more opportunities for them inside.
Yeah. Agree. 35-23, still a 12-point lead here for Letran, 7.5 remaining in the first half. B-Boy. Swing that ball, James has it, shot knocked down to 8. Bederi begging for it. Dar inside, couldn't finish with the left hand.
You see those opportunities will be there for them as we see again a fast break converted by the Knights. If Ramirez's shots and Engyo shots fall from the outside, Bederi will have more space, and even Nugent Tobe is on the bench right now. They just need to give open opportunities for their shooters.
James underneath. Tama ka, no? Mabigyan sana nila ng good opportunities. Meantime, fast break of the game. That was the connection between Paolo and Kyle. And it's a luxury kung meron kang big guy in Paolo Villar who could bring down that ball. Diba?
You just go ahead and run, go to the open seams, find your spot, and just convert those baskets.
Si Kat ba yan? Si Kat yan, I think.
yeah.
Right. That's
It's Kat.
Kat. Yes.
Hello, Kath.
Hello, Kat.
Comrade Kath.
Going back to Villar, ito yung nakababatang kapatid ni Jeff Villar, who is an awesome shooter, an awesome ball player also.
It's in the blood.
Oh, yes.
Runs in the family.
Adrian Partosa checks in, replacing Chris Caldoso. Good press break here by Letran. Look at that. Galvez connecting with Monhe. And if I'm not mistaken, Monhe already has 14 points.
And Monhe, no, just last game, 6 points.
Oh! Would have been nice to see that in our highlights.
Nonetheless, no, it's still definitely a highlight if you caught it just before mag-shoot at sumala. Pero kidding aside, what a hop. Oh, and again, B-Boy Engyo.
Missing that 3. I stand corrected. Monhe already has a total of 20 points. So kalahati ng production ng Letran Knights nang galing kay Monhe. After that missed dunk, he was there to clean up the job.
And Monhe, I was about to say, 6 points during the first game lang. And ngayon, tripled his production with midway through the second quarter.
And he's not forcing it, Gio. Monhe is not forcing his shots. Kumbaga, kung anong i-dictate sa kanya, di ba, ng situation.
Sabi nga nila, let the game come to you, and it's really just within the flow of the offense, lahat ng ginagawa ni Monhe.
Ito muna, may review lang yung ating mga referee. Probably reviewing that contact between Galvez and Ramirez.
And so, the strategy being employed by the Aguilas, as again, we're looking at this review.
They're reviewing, I think, if it's a dribbling violation. Or backcourt, sorry, backcourt violation. So, babalikan po natin yan. In the meantime, 41-25. Kanina, before the first quarter ended, there was a mini run by Pilipinas Aguilas. But here, in the second quarter, Letran just adjusting quickly and building another 16-point lead.
And it's just the same thing for the Knights, just outrunning the Aguilas as we look at this review again. If it's a backward violation.
Mukhang backcourt violation nga eh.
They're reviewing if it was deflected by Letran player, but it seems like
I think Galvez tried to pick the pocket. Check it out here, okay? So ito yung missed 3. That ball's gonna bounce. And then picked up here by Ramirez.
I think it went off a foot of a Letran Knight player.
Pero sinalo kasi ni Ramirez even before the half-court line eh.
Even before.
So might be a backing violation. You're right. It hit the foot, landing on the hands of Tutoy.
Pero mukhang right before it went over the line, tas saka siya lumampas.
Oo eh. Parang ganun yung nakita ko. But I see referee Arguelles talking with our officials. Making sure that our calls.
So we see it again.
B-Boy Engyo here having a light moment with us. This guy is enjoying that sport of basketball. There you go.
From this angle, Ramirez has the possession before he went over the backcourt.
So my unofficial, or my guess, is it might go the way of Letran. Might go the way of Letran.
I agree with that one, Chigi.
So hintayin lang po natin na ang mga horado ay nag-uusap at sa B-Boy is asking me if I saw the shot. Yes, B-Boy, we saw all your shots. Fantastic shooting. This is what we like about Asiabasket here. Some of the players having a banter with us ni Gio dito. Best seat in the house.
Best seat in the house, indeed. Courtside.
So walang backcourt. Okay.
So, different perspective from the referees. Doon nakakalito din, Chico, kung titinan mo yung linya natin eh. Pero if you will look at this orange circle as your reference point, referee's call, it's final.
That's right. So we continue to play. 6:14 remaining in the first half.
And
Lamang pa rin dito ang Letran.
We're seeing Fernand Besalia for the first time, number 12 for the Aguilas.
And Toba scores as I see Pau Havillonar holding on to the his kisser. Probably got it there.
From that play with Eugene Toba. Checking if still has a complete denture.
Now look at those dagger looks by Pau Havillonar. We'll try to ask Megan to check on him. Kasi alam mo, to si Pau Havillonar is a tough nut to crack. And for him to shake his head, ayun,
Oh.
nalandingan nung kanang elbow, no?
Yeah, by Eugene Tobe. So, I believe that's going down would be a normal motion from a shooter.
And don't forget, anong height ni Eugene, di ba? Malaki to, so pwedeng tamaan talaga.
Intentional contact for them.
Good block by Eugene on Kobe.
And now, we're seeing 2 imports being fielded by the Aguilas. This is the beauty of this tournament. You can use 2 imports at the same time.
Santos secures the rebound. Stolen back here by Tutoy. They go to Engyo. Uh-oh. Ooh, nice pass to Fernan underneath.
That was a beautiful find. B-Boy Engyo being a threat outside. Lumapit na draw niya defense. Open up the lane for Besalia.
Dito mo makikita yung veteran smarts ng isang B-Boy Engyo.
Yep. Just knowing when to score, when to pass, just creating the right plays.
Assist of the game. Grabe. Ganda, no? Very unselfish.
Parang nag-drills lang.
And rewarding the big guy to score inside. Would like to thank Smart, the official internet provider of the 2023 Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship. And would like to thank Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, the official food sponsor of the 2023 Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship. Letran, napilitan tumawag ng timeout. Tutoy Ramirez hitting that one. Now that lead of Letran is down to 10, 41 to 31. Back in a moment. Villar Coliseum, you're watching the 2023 Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship. Chicky Brother Bengaray is here with Gio Evangelista and completing our team here, our comrade, Megan Cabrera, manning the sides. And you're watching us live on bola.tv and on the Facebook and YouTube channel of Phil Basket. And huwag nyo kakalimutan, pati sa Solar Sports, delayed telecast nga lang po yan. But you'll be able to watch the Asiabasket. Here we go. Action continues. Halfway mark of the second. Havillonar kick out. And Kobe is in the zone.
That's just very patient offense for Letran Knights. Just clogging the lane, yung defense ng Aguilas, and then just patiently waiting for someone to get open.
Eugene missing both attempts. Fernand missing the 3. Monhe with 23 points already. He gets it again. He goes for it again.
I would have said Kobe is currently unconscious if he made that shot.
Engyo asking for a screen. Gets one from Toba. Rewards Eugene with the ball. Good block by Santos, but according to our referees, tinamaan daw.
Would have been a clean block. May pahang time pa as we see this Bola.TV 3-point shot of the game. So wish for Monhe.
Hindi na pwede yung close out na hilaw eh. 23 points na ginagawa ni Kobe.
I wonder if whenever he shoots the ball, nasabi niya yung pangalan niya.
Kobe.
Kobe.
Di ba? And take note, ang full name niya ay Kobe
Brian
Mon.
Without the T, ladies and gentlemen, Kobe
Yes.
Bryant.
Without the T indeed. 44-33, leak out play, knockout play. Oh! Denied by Fernand.
Mr. Bisala introducing himself to the Knights.
12 to shoot. Oh, 3 ball. Swish from Adrian Partosa. That lead is down to 8, 44-36. Javillonar couldn't take it back. At Fernand Besala tinawagan ng foul. Bola.TV defensive play of the game.
Care of Mr. Bisala, who just committed the foul.
Pero tinan mo yun, nandun na yung bola sa itaas even before it hits that board. You got a rim protector by the name of Ferdinand Besala saying, uh-oh, not tonight,
Not tonight,
not
indeed.
today.
No fly zone.
45-36. Split for Kevin. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Pau Villar. Alam mo, kanina pa sila nagigirian dito ni Eugene Toba.
Iba. May extra challenge for Pau having to go up against an import with the caliber of Eugene Toba.
Oh, yes. Partosa, I think he has a green light to take it from the parking lot. Fajardo has it. 13 to shoot. Another rebound by Javillonar.
The Aguilas just daring the Knights to shoot from the outside.
Besala will push it. Goes up. And he's gonna go to the line. If you're on the side of Pilipinas Aguilas, gusto mo to eh. Early attack, you're given an opportunity to dictate the tempo of the game and then stop the clock.
Yep.
Diba?
And putting the Knights in the penalty. 3 minutes remaining. Almost 3 minutes
Mismo.
remaining. This is to their favor, excuse me. So, just 9 points. And surprisingly, they switch up their defense from man to zone, challenging Letran to take those outside shots. Although medyo nagkakaproblema lang. But it makes sense for them as they don't really have that normal big man on the floor right now. Eugene Tobe is really a wing, playing center minutes for them. So switching up to zone just makes sense for them. Wala man sila dominating big, pero napakahaba. Look at these guys, very lanky. Covering the perimeter.
3 ball again. Oh, landing spot. And it goes in. I saw it coming. Dahil nag-close out si Fernande. No, I don't think there's an intention. Just respecting the shooting of Guarino.
It was an honest challenge.
Pero yun eh. Diba, Gio, the ref should always tell us, give the offensive guy an opportunity to land.
Yeah. They should have this column dedicated for those shooters wherein you can't really trespass. Sabi nga. Kung saan sila umangat, doon din dapat sila bababa.
That's a beauty if you're athletic like Guarino and then you have your ankles taped.
Iwas injuries. So, some of the worst injuries come from challenges such as like that. And it's good to see that wala naman seryoso naging injury for that one during that play.
Oh, he's smiling. He's okay. That's Andre Guarino. swish on that three. But si referee Don Arguelles, yun lang. Kahit na walang intent,
Basket counts and a sportsmanlike foul called.
so unsportsmanlike foul will be called against Fernand Besala, regardless of whether there's an intent or wala. So Andre Guarino on the line.
And they get the ball back.
Mabigat yun kasi so nagka 4-point play siya. Pag nakashoot pa dito ang Letran, the maximum they can go is a 7-point swing. Diba?
Yep. And bad timing for the Aguilas as they were making a run themselves. So sira yung momentum nila ngayon.
Kasi siyam na lang kanina yan eh. Tolentino, shot knocked down to 6. Cross court. Kurt, nice fake. He goes up for the one-hander. Not that time.
Almost, no? Good closeout kasi alam nila ang shooter to si Rayson.
Eugene had to use the left hand. Tolentino chased by Engio. And it's back to a 14 or 15-point lead, 51-36. Pilipinas Aguilas calling for this timeout, but check this out.
And again, no, ito naman, nagiging bread and butter na ng Letran whenever there's an Aguilas miss. Someone leaking out already.
Kyle Tolentino scoring on that layup. 15-point lead, 51-36. Back in a moment. Back to live action here at Villar Coliseum. At patuloy dito ang press na ina-apply ng Letran, broken up easily by the Aguilas. Elorde directing traffic. Kurt on him. B-Boy has it. Shot locked down to 9. Oh, nice pass inside, but the other Elorde, that's Garen, couldn't buy a basket.
And we were talking about basketball pedigree kanina with the Villonars. The Elordes also. Apparently they're cousins with Nico Elorde.
Oh. So yung pedigree, ano? Yung DNA, isa.
So, napakarami talagang magkakamag-anak dito sa Philippine basketball. And really, as we look at again, some of our fans in attendance, beautiful day indeed.
Thank you, Direk. Split for Garen. That lead is down to 14, 51-37. 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Moreno swings it to Rayson. Maganda yung idea ni Pau doon. Ano? Gusto niyang quick drop doon sa cutting Kobe. But it backfired.
It backfired. Medyo miscommunication lang. And again, this pressure defense by Letran. And nabasa na yun. Nakapag-adjust na ang Aguilas.
Kickball violation against the Knights. It's going to stay with the Aguilas 17 on the shot clock. B-Boy. Bonnie is sticking to him like glue. Another kickball violation. Shot clock at 14.
The Knights right now, no? Medyo settling sa pagtapik na lang using their foot. But again,
Pero mas
nakapag-adjust na
magandang
yan.
meron kang ano, di ba? Kahit paa.
Kahit pa
Para no easy pass inside.
just to stop the play. And again, ito na naman tayo. League out for Letran.
Kurt Rayson is playing like a quarterback here. Galing eh.
Heads of play. Every time na lang may stop sila, alam na yung may tatakbo ka agad for his teammates. Na teammate. And ayun na naman, kita natin. Tolentino leaking out. Nandun na kagad siya sa kabilang court.
Alec Elorde hitting that jumper. Avilanar, the chicken wings again.
And suki ng mga chicken wings. Ipaw Villar, ang big man ng Aguilas.
And they teach that, ano, Gio, sa mga big boys. Especially when you're playing with your back to the basket. Apart from the footwork, when you pivot, you gotta bring those arms out. Hindi mo naman iuumang palabas eh, but just protecting that ball.
Not to intentionally hurt your opponent. Para sa ating mga tagapanood, yun lang ay para protektahan ang bola.
Basketball move yun eh.
Basketball move.
In case, Jeff, you're watching, saying hello to you. I know you're proud of your little bro. Well, not so little bro.
Well-deserved rest for Villar and Tolentino.
We got Joseph Nunag Jr. coming in. Jersey number 74. And also Justin Bautista.
Joseph Nunag providing quality minutes last game. 3 minutes played, 6 points.
Ganda nun ha. ROI, return of investment. 55-39. I gotta do a shout out for our young and dynamic FD, in Kenneth Earnshaw.
Sorry, Kenneth.
Doing an awesome job. Meantime, Kurt, lining up that three. And it's good.
He just had to remind everyone, I'm still here.
Kurt Rayson, unang field goal niya yan, 3 ball. Si B-Boy nanlamig na. Kurt. Guarino, same spot, different result.
Oh!
Right place at the right time for Bautista.
They're going for the last shot of the quarter, the half.
And all of a sudden, that lead of Letran has ballooned to 21.
And again, same suspect for the Aguilas, just late in transition, trying to recover on defense. Now they're facing this deficit coming to the half.
33 points in the second quarter for Letran, building a 21-point lead, 60-39. We'll take a quick break. Pagbalik po namin, halftime analysis with Gio Evangelista.
We have reached the half of the game, day 3 game opener between the Pilipinas Aguilas and the Letran Knights. Letran looking to extend their win streak with a 21-point comfy lead so far. But of course, anything can still happen in this game for these two teams. Halftime score check, Letran 60, Pilipinas Aguilas 39. Speaking of anything can happen, fun and excitement still happen here. Of course, this is the Bala.TV halftime show. And you know what it is when it comes to the Bala.TV halftime show? We'll be giving out a prize, of course, here at the Villar Coliseum. But do not worry because, of course, those who are watching at the www.bala.tv site and, of course, at the website or on the app of Bola.tv, you can also get to have premium prizes courtesy of Bola.tv. So here we go. All right, here we go here at the Villar Coliseum. All right, so before we start, as usual, I'm gonna go for a crowd check. The ones here in front of me, come on guys, make some noise. Woo! Nag-lunch na ba kayo? Nag-lunch na? Hindi pa? Okay. All right, now how about here and this side? On my right, come on guys, make some noise. Sila pa din. Okay. All right, again, we're here at Bola.tv. We are going to be giving out a prize, a 500 peso gift card courtesy of Bola.tv. So all you need to do sa lahat na nandito sa Villar Coliseum, ang gagawin nyo lang po is head on over to our booth right by the entrance, like our page, Bola.tv page, and then upload a photo of what's happening here with the hashtag Bola.tv and hashtag Bola.tvPH. So now, why don't we now get to pick the first winner of the game? Okay, here we go. And speaking of, pakilala ko pala sa inyo lahat, here are some of the live streamers you get to watch sa Bola.tv. Ayan. Pakilala mo na tayo. Okay. So ikaw, I see?
Tanya po.
Tanya po. Bait mo naman. Okay, next, of course.
Myrelli.
Myrelli.
Oreo cakes.
Oreo cakes. And ito ang pinaka-entertaining sa lahat para sa akin.
Hi, you can call me Maymay.
There you go. And that is my. So of course, you can catch these beautiful ladies and talented and entertaining as well at Bola.tv. Okay, so now please. Ayan na. Bunot na tayo. Let's go. And the first winner, so again, dapat nandito kayo ngayon, physically present. And within 10 seconds, hopefully, nandito na kayo sa harapan namin when we get to call out your name. And congratulations, Julius Salinas. Julius, there you go. Ang bilis. Ganun lang kasimple. And congratulations, Julius, because he will get to take home 500 pesos gift card courtesy of Bola.tv. Ayun, sir. Nakikinig ka ba kanina? Kung mga pangalan nila. Nakikinig ka ba, sir, kanina? Okay, sino po ito? Ayan, si Tanya. Next, si? Mirelli. Si Mirelli. And then yung naka-black? Si Oreo. And of course, si? My. There you go. So, photo op na tayo, of course, with the beautiful Bola.tv live streamers. All right, there you have it. One more? Okay. Yan, pakita natin. There you go. All right, there you go. Of course, www.bola.tv is where you can watch Asiabasket games. Bola.tv is the partner of the 2023 Bola.tv Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship. Bola.tv is where you can get your basketball fix, your esports, anytime of the day, 24/7, 7 days a week. Mondays to Sundays, all day, every day, we have basketball, of course, esports just for you. Now, when we return, of course, game analysis and more basketball action here at the 2023 Bola.tv Phil Asia Basket Las Piñas Championship. Here we go.
Our halftime score, 60 for the Letran Knights, 39 for the Pilipinas Aguilas. A 21-point lead para po sa mga Knights. And before we go to our third quarter action, I'm going to show you some of our highlights. We're in defense. Yan talaga, Gio, no? Yung sinandalan dito ng Letran Knights. Sa kabila naman, it's the shooting of B-Boy Engio.
Yes, sir. And in terms of defense nga, no, ang daming, hindi man lang nako-convert sa steals, pero ang daming unforced turnovers na nako-commit ng Aguilas, leading to multiple fast break opportunities for the Knights. And as we mentioned, shooting, no, B-Boy Engio leading that category for the Aguilas, keeping the team close dito sa Knights, although ito nga, 21-point deficit during the half.
Sa kabila naman, while there are some defensive stops from the Aguilas, yung scoring ni Tolentino at ni Kobe Monje, these guys combining already for 34 points. No, more than half of the Letran Knights. Talagang yung fast break tsaka yung shooting nila, doon sila sumasandal eh.
And as we look at some of the statistics, so sa fast break opportunities, rebound discrepancy, +8 sa Letran Knights. Those are the numbers that converted to assist. The difference in the assist for the Knights, kaya marami silang fast break opportunities. Hindi na si-secure ng Aguilas ang kanilang boards. Kaya lamang ang Letran sa rebound department. And of course, assist nga dahil sa mga multiple leak outs. Free throws, kita din natin, mas the aggressor is the Knights, having a +8 difference in the free throw categories. 3-point shooting, just about the same. Both shooting at a high volume but converting almost a respectable clip. And field goal percentage nga, mas lamang lang din sa opportunities and sa attempts. Field goals made ang Letran Knights.
Turnovers, ilan ba ang turnovers ng Pilipinas sa Aguilas nung first half?
First half is 8 as we
Ocho,
see
no?
here. But again, 8 turnovers din.
Pareho lang.
Pareho lang.
Okay. So in spite of both teams taking care of that basketball, I think it's more of Letran really running the floor well, di ba? Sharing that basketball and the fantastic shooting. Check out our team standings. Gio, anong kwento dito, lalo na sa Group B?
We're looking at first, let's check Group B. FEU Tamaraos, still unblemished as well as the Letran Knights, pero titingnan, gusto palta ng Aguilas ang istorya dito. And Standard Pharmaceuticals, 1 win and 1 loss. Pilipinas Aguilas on the other hand, with the San Beda Red Lions match team, still winless for this group.
So ang ating Bola.TV Asiabasket 2023 game day, July 23, ngayon po yan. Ito yung mga laro natin as mentioned after this Eurotex Perpetual, FEU San Beda, course attires against the Blue Eagles at 7 p.m. So if you're around the area, please do visit us here at Villar Coliseum. But kung wala naman po kayo dito sa vicinity, you can always catch it on Bola.TV or sa Facebook and YouTube channel ng Philbasket. Ganda. Daming opportunity to watch it. Di ba?
Wala na kayong excuse para hindi makapanood ng mga kaibigan.
Oo naman, tsaka air condition ho dito. You can come in here, grab your snacks outside, bring it here inside, and if you're here, give us a shout out. I mean, lapit kayo sa amin ni Gio. Would love to chat with you.
And free admission. Don't
Yes.
forget. So, punta lang kayo.
So, third day natin ngayon, di ba? Tapos meron tayong laro ulit bukas, di ba, sa Lunes. I think we're gonna take a break on Tuesday, then we resume 26, 27. Tapos ang ating 28, semifinals na yan. Di ba? Kung di ako nagkakamali. And then we might take a break on the 29th. Tapos nun, 30th, yun na. Yun na yung ating conclusion ng ating play date.
1 game battle for third and 1 game for the finals, for the championship.
Gusto ko yung mga ganyang format dahil tapos agad di ba? Alam natin sino panalo. I see referee Don asking us if we're good to go. Yes, ref, we're good to go. Ito na. Letran, kanila ang unang possession. Kurt has it. Rayson again, hit a 3 earlier. Backdoor. Simple ng basketball.
It helps na napakahaba at napakataas ng mga batang ito. Sinusubo na lang ang kanilang mga tira.
Try to go bank. Wala ang possession dito ng Aguilas. Threading the needle pero hindi lang umabot ang bola.
Yeah, what a really nice play. Napakasitong pasang yun. Kung nasalo.
Marcos looking for an open teammate. Gets it to Dar. Rejected. And give one block to Andre Guarino.
Still a good play run by the Aguilas, not settling for outside jumpers unlike what they did during the first half.
B-Boy. You know, he erupted for 9 points in the first quarter. Only 2 points in the second period. Nanlamig eh, si B-Boy Engyo.
And they had to find another source of points of offense for the Aguilas.
We would like to thank Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, the official food sponsor of the 2023 Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship. Ito nga, sinusubukan ko siya. Sarap, oh. Maraming salamat po. I would like to thank Smart, the official internet provider of the 2023 Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship. Nifty pass inside. Rejected by Santos.
Back-to-back rejections for the Knights right now.
And Rayson is very happy being a facilitator, feeding and getting his teammates involved.
No pressure at all to create something for himself. And this is something na napakasarap bilang isang point guard. Tapos threat ka pa. Just get everyone involved and later on, if required, ikaw naman ang titira.
Kasi hindi siya pwedeng iwanang open, eh, no? Look at that pass! It's good!
As you've mentioned, no? Kurt Rayson just having fun doing this showtime passes for his teammates.
And he gets a steal. Rayson smiling. Feeds it to Santos. Alley-oop is good!
High in the sky play for Kurt Rayson and Santos forcing the Aguilas for a timeout.
This is an 8-2 run anchored on the nice passing of Kurt Rayson. Fast break of the game. High in the sky. Getting that steal. Smiling. Feeding. And check it out. Santos with a finish. It's an 8-2 run by Letran. They're up 68-41.
Seven minutes and 42 seconds remain in the third quarter of this match. And Coach Renzi Bahar mentioned that they are still only at 50% to championship level. But aside from the fine-tuning, they still want to really involve the whole team. Ika nga ni Coach, marami ang nawala sa first group nila. So he emphasizes this opportunity for the younger ones to shine. From new recruits like James Humawas, Paulo Galvez, even resident members like Kevin Santos, they are expecting it to be step-up season. Bilin niya sa kanila noong halftime, huwag bigyan ng kumpiyansa at kalaban. Dagdagan pa ang kanilang opensa and double the intensity. Chiki and Gio.
Thank you, Megan. Megan, matanong ko lang sa'yo, Megan, when you interviewed Coach Renzi, sabi niya hindi pa sila 100%, but is he happy with how the Knights are playing in this game? Nagagawa ba nila yung marching orders?
Actually, sabi nga niya na masaya naman siya considering na sa fast break points sila talaga tumaas at sa bench points dahil dun sa dominance nila dun sa fields na. Because yun nga, tinitingnan pa nila yung tamang mix ng mga players nila. So he's just happy that everyone is contributing.
You gotta love that. Megan Cabrera, thank you very much for that awesome report and helping us find out. Hindi ka makakapasok ng dugout eh. Si Megan lang ang pwedeng pumasok.
allowed.
Siya lang talaga ang may lisensya para alamin ang nasa loob, ha? Alright, 70-43. Gio, lumalayo na ulit dito itong Letran Knights.
And yun nga, sabi nila, 50% pa lang to, Chiki.
Oo nga eh.
Paano pa pag nag-100% ang Letran?
It's actually a scary assessment there, no?
And sabi nga nila, Coach Renzi trying to integrate some of their new players, and we're seeing the first time Justin Bautista, who was a DNP last game, but now contributing with 4 points and under 4 minutes. So quality players talaga meron silang depth. And I guess eto na, makikita na natin yung other 50% being able to field some of their relatively new players, their second and third stringers on the game.
Rayson calling out the play. They got 14 to shoot. Nunag. Back to Rayson. He hit the 3 earlier. Kurt, some hesitation. Kick out again. Shot clock at 4. Kick out again. Santos. Extra pass. Rayson. Sinunog talaga nila yung 24 seconds dun.
Ngayon, napakahirap nito for the Aguilas. Kailangan nila lahat ng bawat segundo. But the Letran Knights just very patient in playing high IQ, cerebral style of play, allowing the clock to be their friend, just milking it para mabawasan opportunities ng Aguilas.
We're looking for more production, di ba? Gio from Tutoy Ramirez. And he got stuck with 7 points only in the first half.
Yeah. Mukhang na-check talaga. Scouting report, if ikaw ba naman pumunta ko ng almost 30 points, 29, imposibleng hindi ka bigyan ng scouting report. So 7 points. Far cry again from his 29 the previous game.
Bautista, you gotta love how he is weaving through traffic. Para siyang gandang receiver dun. Gets the ball, changes direction, and then finishes strong dun sa may ring.
Just gliding with that layup. Again, Bautista, always ready. Again, didn't play the last game, but now 6 points already.
1 and done para sa opensiba ng Aguilas. Rayson tried to fish for a foul. Didn't get a whistle. Daes. Good thing Eugene Tobo was there.
But that was a good challenge by Kurt Rayson, just being vertical, not hacking down, and avoiding a potential foul.
72-45. Letran still up. Baseline J. Swish.
Okay na sana yung zone defense ng Aguilas. So, na-late lang again mag-rotate. So, the problem with the Aguilas right now, kahit anong defense ang gawin nila, if they don't rotate to help, we'll see a lot of these. Oh!
And the throw down by Santos gives Letran Gio their biggest lead, a 31-point lead here for the Knights.
And again, just thinking that this is just the 50% of the capacity, of the potential of this Knight squad.
Ramirez didn't have any other choice but to give up a foul. Check this out. Our slam of the game, courtesy of Kevin Kyle Santos, making sure that Eugene Toba won't be around to block that shot.
Welcome to my Kodak moment, Mr. Eugene Toba.
Ginagamit pa ba ngayon yung term na posterize? Parang hindi na eh.
Mas napaisip nga ako, mas ginamit yung Kodak eh. Para mas luma yung Kodak moment.
Parang panahon namin yun. But thank you, Gio, for pulling that out.
Yes, sir. Dahil ito nga, ang ating Asiabasket, different flavors
Oh,
of
yes,
play styles. Not just on the court, but off the court as well. Catering to all types of audiences.
4 games during our elimination round. Santos, short of the 3. Stop and pop for B-Boy. He hits it. He has a total of 14. Fourth 3-point shot of Engio.
It took a while for B-Boy Engio to again find the basket. Really, the Knights have been employing that suffocating defense on the Aguilas' key offensive players.
Humawas, throws it up.
Grabe ang kumpiyansa ng kahit sino player sa Letran. And the trust given to them by Coach Renzi. Basta libre ka, tira mo lang yan.
I think yun yung operative word ng Gio eh. Yung tiwala, yung trust, di ba?
And similar with, if I may quote Coach Yeng, no? Coach Yeng Giao.
No.
Ilalabas ka talaga pag hindi ka
No, di ba?
aggressive.
James Humawas scoring off that break. 30-point lead for Letran, 78-48. Oras po natin, 3:11 remaining before we end the third. And Tutoy was clipped going up. He'll go to the line.
Yes, we look at this fast break attempt by the Knights. As with that beautiful layup, gliding through the air, extending and making that shot.
Ramirez hits the first of 2 free throws. Now looking at the clock here, Gio, no? 3:10, down by 29. Anong sa tingin mo magandang target dito ng Pilipinas Aguilas to end the third? Ilan na lang yung deficit?
Usually sinasabi nila, trim it down to single digits, pero napakalaki nito.
Hirap no? 3:10 So ano magandang target dyan, tingin mo?
If they can reach 60 points and have Letran not go over, I'd say 82 points, that's a manageable
Maganda, no?
target
Oo.
for them. Realistic, at least.
And then grind it out in the fourth quarter. That's right. But,
That's not
having said that, Kobe's not yet done.
it's not gonna help their cause.
Kobe with a 3, a steal. And if I'm not mistaken, pag naipasok ni James Sumawas yan, baka assist ang ibibigay kay Kobe Monhe. We're gonna check that, but tres muna, oh.
Again, Letrano, just look at the confidence. Monhe, just it's his scoring night, a scoring day today. Multiple threes, I believe, for Monhe. He already scored 26 big points
Grabe, ano?
and multiple threes.
He finished the half with 23.
23.
Huh? Daes, step back, didn't work. Good defense there. B-Boy, missing that open look. Outlet pass. And Letran really thriving on the early attack. Pag wala, they pull it back.
And mukhang wala na yung sinet kong target for the Aguilas. 83 points for Letran. Just hope they can at least score 10 points. And again, 82, 86 na.
26 points already for Monhe. He gets it again. He goes in with that hop and the finish, and they're gonna count that. A minute 57. Bangga, gather, focus, boom.
But it seems that they're reviewing the basket. I didn't count.
Hindi kinount. Okay,
Not
not
counted.
counted. Okay, so I stand corrected. Meantime, lumaki na. Biggest lead for Aguilas at 36. Make that 38.
Paolo Galvez joining the scoring column. Grabe. Season 99 for NCAA with this Letran squad.
We just got word from our courtside reporter, Megan, that number 6 in the Aguilas, Martin Daes, is the younger brother or the brother of Mikael Daes. Oh, kita mo naman.
The younger brother.
Younger yata ni Mikael. So, star-studded tayo dito, di ba? Meron tayong Carlos, di ba? Meron tayong Gerald Anderson, young JV. And then we got Dias here, wearing jersey number 6. Thank you, Direk.
Hindi lang basketball pedigree
Oh,
ang
naman.
nandito. Meron din tayong lineage ng sa
And the
celebrities.
Dias are good ball players. Okay, changes happening right now for the white shirts. Dias sits down. Garen Elorde comes back in. And so is their shooter. That's Adrian Partosa. He has that ball. Adrian, floater won't work. And posisyonan sa ilalim. Morales will be called for this foul.
We haven't seen Fernand Besala being fielded again.
Oo nga, no? Di pa.
He provided a lot of energy during that, I believe, second quarter run. made by the Aguilas, and that unsportsmanlike foul just halted that momentum for them, and probably being saved by coach for a last push in the fourth.
Baka gamitin pa, but it all depends on how the Aguilas will respond in the final 55.1.
Right.
Biggest lead kanina, 38, Gio.
Right now, the focus is just also put, hindi nila mapigilan ang Letran, so might as well just put numbers on the screen for them.
45 ticks to go before we end Chapter 3. Pumawas, nawala ang bola, picked up by Morales. Shot clock down to 7. Galvez trying to zigzag his way in. James, the lefty. And Dar couldn't control that ball. Labanan sa bola. He gets it. Partosa feeds it to Elorde. Alec for 3.
That's his spot. Oh! Could be last shot time.
Dar, wala pa rin yung open look. 4 seconds to go. Morales has to throw this one up, but there's a foul.
But they're not in the penalty yet, so perhaps a good foul by Bideri.
Looking at the clock. We're going to check if they're still going to put in a few more seconds there, but I don't think so. According to referee Donna Arguelles, our chief crew, wala nang oras sa third quarter. 35 ang abante ng Letran, 88, 53, 88, 53. Some highlights here in the third quarter, and Letran, they continue to play well.
Yeah, they just pulled away. And again, same story during the first half of action. They converted in all fast break, most fast break opportunities. And now, having everyone from the bench getting involved in the offense and having those fresh legs to just continue applying pressure on defensive end and converting layups.
88-53, a 35-point lead here for Letran. We got the final 10 minutes when we come back. For today, after the Letran Pilipinas Aguilas game, it's going to be Eurotex against Perpetual Altas, and then FU against Beda, and then Corsa Tires versus the Ateneo Blue Eagles at 7 p.m. Venue po natin dito pa rin sa may Villar, Coliseum in Las Piñas City, and check that out. Admission is free. Oh, ano pa hinihintay ninyo? Bring the whole family. Huh? Bring the whole family.
Make this a family affair on a Sunday.
Man, I take this opportunity to greet our viewers in Santa Rosa, Laguna, yung mga taga Ridgeview nanonood sa atin ngayon, no? Yung mga tropa natin dyan. Ikaw, sa neighborhood mo ba?
Everyone from Los Baños.
Los
Hello,
Baños,
hello.
ha? Magandang araw po sa inyo. Fourth quarter. Okay, Gio, we got 10 minutes. That window of opportunity is still open for Pilipinas Aguilas. Pero ang tanong is, paano nila maximize yung window of opportunity na yun here in the fourth, knowing that you're down by 35?
And that one is a good start for them. Securing the glass, converting on the other end. Keeping it simple for the Aguilas. Keep it simple lang. They shouldn't force everything offensively and make stops. Unfortunately for that one, again, they couldn't secure the defensive glass, and again Letran with another offensive board being converted. Second chance opportunity for them.
Letran producing 28 big points in the third quarter against the 14 of Pilipinas Aguilas. Kaya lumobo ng 35 yan, ano? Yung lamang.
Although right now, back-to-back baskets for the Aguilas. They can't afford to be trading baskets only with the Knights. They have to climb this mountain of a lead. And good, another stop for them. They just need to convert in every opportunity given to them.
Shot clock down to 15, 8:39 remaining in our ball game. Baseline J, that was good challenge by Tolentino.
And speaking of Tolentino again, oh, I was about to say another leak out for Tolentino, but Ramirez reading that one perfectly.
Toba inside was met there by Paua Villar and if nakakasindak yung mga looks nilang dalawa, no?
Hindi pa tapos ang kanilang side story as we look at the Bola.TV drive of the game care of Publico. Beautiful scoop inside.
That's Jetro Publico. Shot clock at 15. Cardoso. Pederi, slight nudge. And he has to earn those 2 points. James Labarda will go to the free throw line. At mukhang natuhog itong si Paua Villar by head referee Don Arguelles.
And he has been not really verbally complaining, but those those dagger looks, medyo hindi na-appreciate ng ating officials. Could have said something during that last play, the foul on James Labarda. And Ramirez taking this technical free throw and making it.
So si Tutoy Ramirez, partner already with 12 points, you know. Indeed a far cry from the 29. But right now, if you're on the side of the Pilipinas Aguilas, any form of points, di ba? Free throw ba yan? Lalo na free throw dahil hinto yung oras. Kailangan mo eh. You're down by 31.
Still very much, it's not impossible, mathematically challenging for them, but again, keep it simple, keep the play simple, and most importantly, make every basket na binigay sa inyo, especially these freebies.
James Labarda hitting the second free throw. The lead is down to 30. Highest at 38. 8 minutes remaining in regulation. Avillonar recovers. He's down on the floor. Galvez goes in. That floater is good.
Again, they need stops, and they couldn't afford to be trading baskets with the Knights. As I've mentioned, keeping it simple, but that time being aggressive, it helps. It helps if you go to the free throw line and knowing Ramirez is a very capable free throw shooter, as we see this floater in the lane by Paulo Galvez.
Itong si Ramirez tsaka si Galvez, walang ibang alam na speed to kundi faster.
Faster. Fifth gear kung manual nga.
And they were guarding each other. As we take a look at our lovely crowd here. Thank you very much, Direk. Ramirez on the line. Rattles one home. Tutoy already with 14 points.
Sabi nga nila, when in doubt, just put your head down and attack the basket.
Yeah. Shot clock down to 10. Tolentino. Kyle gets a screen. And Galvez buries a 3.
Galvez heating up right now. 5 straight points for the Knights. And kakaroon yata sila ng matchup with Ramirez.
But Ramirez missing that 3. Oras natin, 7 minutes remaining. And going back to your point, Gio, while nakakabuslo na dito ang Pilipinas Aguilas, fact remains, an old saying in basketball, you cannot keep on exchanging baskets. Diba?
And it'll help, but malayo pa. Pero keep it simple again still. If changing baskets wouldn't help, Hindi lang scoring ang formula dito. You need to get a stop as well. Yun lang, nakakakuha silang stops. Hindi lang nila nakukuha yung rebound. So, multiple second chance opportunities for the Knights dahil hindi sila nakaka-rebound. And top one.
Now, how do you solve that problem? You're trying to play good defense in what, 16, 17, 18 seconds, and all of a sudden, a Kyle Tolentino hits a jumper in the corner. A 3.
It's one of those instances na talagang yung sinasabi nila na good defense, better offense. Just credit really to this Letran team. You see how polished they are offensively. Kahit even individually, the whole team, all players are just really knows how to score the basket.
The Knights have reached the century mark. They're up here by 36, 100 against 64. Fast break of the game. This time around, Kyle Tolentino was happy to share that leather and increase their lead to 36. It's all Letran here in this game, 5:57 remaining. We'll be right back. Back here in Villar Coliseum as we bring you the continuing coverage of your 2023 Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship. Chicky Brother Bengare is here working with Gia Evangelista and completing our trio. We got Megan Cabrera. Fourth and final quarter. At patuloy dito yung problema ng Aguilas. Ano? And yun yung sinabi ni Megan kanina eh. Do not let down. Yung inyong depensa, talking about the Knights, sabi ni Coach Renzi, put the pressure on and they are not stopping.
Not stopping. Lahat ng sinabi ni Coach Renzi na susunod ngayon ng Knights. Almost a perfect game for them. Credit the Knights. The Aguilas have been making runs. Every time, meron silang sagot. Nasisira ang momentum ng Aguilas and they're making another round for themselves din. So, really, the Knights are a perfectly well-oiled machine at the moment.
I would even say, add to what you said, no, na Kurt Rayson hindi nga masyado nag-aambag sa puntos but very happy with just distributing that basketball. Jethro, short on the 3. Elorde. Oh, banking that home was Gary Elorde.
They'll take every point that they'll get. But again, going back to the Knights, no? Sobrang napakagandang disiplina na pinapakita ng team na ito. Kahit may mga blow-bys, nakakabalik rin sila kagad.
Garen feeds it. And good challenge. Chris Caldoso will have to go. Or will rather find another way to score dahil ganda ng challenge. Ganda ng block ni Andre Guarino.
And as we're talking about the Knights' patience on the defensive end and the discipline defensively, ayun na si Guarino. Nakabalik ka agad kahit mukhang open basket na yun for the Aguilas.
Caldoso missing the 3. To the cutting Santos.
But definitely something to build on for the Aguilas. Again, ngayon lang sila nakompleto as a team for the second game. Ngayon lang na gawa ni Coach makita, matimpla, kumbaga ang kanyang mga kombinasyon, kanyang rotation. And if this game continues to be a blowout and they end up 0-2, still mathematically possible for them to advance in the semis. Although mahirap, pero something to build on for their run in this tournament. And as for the Knights, 2-0. We were talking about this earlier. 3-0 is the magic number, or at least 3 wins, is the magic number for you to advance in the finals, or at least secure a Final Four spot.
Since you're mentioning already yung ating win-loss records, pasadahan nga natin quickly, Gio. Ano ba ang ating tournament format dito? Ilang koponan ba ang magkakasama?
So meron tayo cheeking as we look at our fans in attendance again, and to all listening, our tournament format is we have 10 teams divided into 2 groups. It's a single round robin tournament. Top 2 teams from each group will advance to the semifinals. Semifinals will be a crossover between the 2 groups and a single battle for third and the championship. So
Ganun lang, ano?
Ganun lang kabilis.
Straightforward tayo. 4:15 remaining in the ball game. 101-69, a 32-point lead here for the Letran Knights. It's gonna stay with the blue shirts with 14 on their shot clock.
Kevin Cal Santos with that miss, pero siya ang isa nag-provide ng highlights for the Knights with that slam.
Kyle, book it, another 3.
Tolentino now scorching.
Looking at his point production, ilan na ba? Tolentino already has 18. He has that leather. He'll go down the middle and he has a total of 20 points. 37 na to, Gio.
Lumoloban na nga. And for the Knights, no, kahit sino talagang ipasok nila, effective and contributing.
And looking at Coach Renzi, if you didn't know the score, you'd think that it's a tight match because he's still standing up. And that's a sign of a true coach, a good coach.
Very, yung pinapakita niya professionalism to his team na regardless of the score, we play on full 40 minutes as we look at this Ball.TV fast break of the game. Care of Kyle Dominic Tolentino for his 18th point. Is it 18 point? 20 point of the ball game.
106-69, 37. Ang abante ng Letran. Shot clock down to 9. Tolentino banks it home. And this is the biggest lead of Letran at 40.
Tolentino, no? Parang hinahabol pa sa point total. Si Kobe Monhe.
2:55 or a little under 3 minutes remaining rather. Dito sa ating ball game, 40 ang abante dito ng Letran.
And as we were talking earlier, no? As we will look at, there's some technical difficulties that we're trying to address at the moment. We were discussing a lot of Letran players. The core team has has graduated already, and a lot of new faces stepping up for the team. And it should be exciting for the Knights coming into another season.
Gusto mo yan, yung pag may mga bago kang hardcourt heroes, developing new players, and then they're responding to your system. If you're Coach Renzi, that's a good sign before you go to the collegiate wars.
Gives you that confidence na kahit sino yung field mo will contribute.
Slight problem lang po dito sa ating big scoreboard. That's why we're gonna go to our officials timeout para lang ma-sort muna yung mga bagay na yan. Pero nung time out, umayos na yung scoreboard natin. So, everyone happy. Dito sa ating laro, 109-69, we go back to live action as the Aguilas are trying to figure out paano kaya maibaba pa ito at least to a more decent deficit as Daes is on the line. The first free throw is short. So, Gio, 259, mathematically impossible na mahabol dito no ng Aguilas. But silver lining para sa iyo. Anong nakikita mo para sa Pilipinas Aguilas in spite of them na hindi masusungkit ang panalo dito?
It might sound really simple, but reps for the whole team. Kasi bagong buo lang sila,
Okay.
bagong mga mukha nakasali sa team. And playing together will build that chemistry required. Kagaya nun sa Letran, amo yan. Meron na sila. Sa Aguilas, wala pa. At kulang na kulang. And again, this team, 2 minutes remaining. They can still build on from kung ano magawa nila dito. It's just really building habits eventually in preparation for the next game.
So I'm sure na the coaching staff of the Aguilas would be going back to the drawing board. Pag-uusapan yan dahil 2 games done na sila. May natitira pa silang dalawa pa na nalaro. Kung saan ang kanilang mga makakatapat ay ang FEU at ang Sanzar Pharmaceuticals. We're in the twilight zone. 111-71. Good defense by Elorde.
Yes, we see back on the floor, Fernand Besalia. One of their imports. As we're trying to sort out, there was a possession change.
So may re-review muna si first umpire, FM Mamaril, talking to our chief crew, Don Arguelles, checking on that last sequence.
You see this block by Elorde. And they're checking if could have been a slap on the back. Oh. It was indeed a foul called on the Knights, and they're now in the penalty. Fernand Besalia will take a trip to the charity stripe.
111-71, a minute 38. Final 98 seconds of our first match for today. At wala pa rin yung pangalawa. So ito yung mga bagay, Gio, that little things, if you put them together, amounts to a lot for the Aguilas.
It's a lot of compounding issues that they need to address. One of them, both sa rebounding, is just making those free throws. 15 out of 25 for the Aguilas.
Stolen back by Dias. And pati ako nagulat kasi dahil ba hindi clear possession yung save, but so it's gonna be white ball. I thought so too. Because there was a steal and then a counter steal.
Clear possession.
Oo. You gotta admire how the Aguilas are playing in spite of a 40-point deficit. They're still calling their plays, very professional about it, and continue to play until that final buzzer.
And again, since this is a short tournament, FIBA rules we're following. In case of may magtay, it'll be quotient system wherein it's gonna be win over the other, and they'll be playing the point differential sa mga teams na magkakatay.
Final 42. Bago matapos ang ating laro, it's a 37-point lead here for Letran. Fernand goes in, and he will be rewarded 2 free throws.
And it's good to see Fernando getting the minutes. Last game, very limited, and this game then, and this will give him confidence for the next game. The Aguilas desperately need someone to create points and opportunities for them. As we've seen, Ramirez, nakaka-score siya, not his usual. Well, I was gonna say not his usual, but still a very decent performance from Ramirez. And Engyo as well. But Yuji Tobe, medyo absent ngayon, so probably they need to look at what Besala can do for them.
Yeah. Dias, on the other end, got clipped by Bautista.
And again, no, Letran just relentless, playing the full 40 minutes. That's just how you show respect to your opponent. Kahit lamang ka, gano'ng kalaki yan, I'll play hard regardless.
I will not be surprised kung ganyan ang DNA ng Letran Knights. Kasi, alam mo yung head coach nila, Renzi Bahar, isa sa mga coaching staff niya, lugatong bato. Jesus Maria Josep, nung naglalaro yung mga yan,
Go hard talaga.
they don't play for the score. They play for that possession. Every possession. Regardless of the lead or deficit.
And that's as a player. Paano pa ngayon, nadala nila as a coach, as we see the Knights just milking the clock.
Final seconds before we conclude this match. We're going to wait for that buzzer to make it official. And there you have it, our final score. 111-76 in favor of the Letran Knights. And it's a 35-point victory here, Gio, para sa koponan ni Coach Renzi Bahar.
And yeah, just a perfect game for the Knights. Played both sides of the court. Defense was there. Offensively, they were sharing the basketball, just keeping everything simple, finding the open man, converting those shots, playing disciplined defense, limited the Aguilas to lower free throw attempts. Although 20 plus is still a lot, but again, for the Aguilas, hindi na sila nako-convert masyado. And the early on, establishing that momentum, establishing that good cushion sa lead nila.
Again, our final score, 111-76. 35-point victory as Letran, they go for their second straight victory. And I would say behind the sweet shooting Kobe Monje. Diba? Ganda nilalaro ni Kobe eh.
Again, Kobe Monje, no? Medyo just did everything for the Letran Knights as we turn you over to Megan Cabrera to interview our best player of the ball game.
Thank you so much, Chiki. Living up to his name, Kobe Brian Monje, 29 points. Sabi nga ng mga coaches kanina, bawi game mo to. Anong inisip mo para mailabas mo yung ganong klaseng performance?
Ginawa lang namin yung ginawa ko lang yung kung anong dapat kong gawin sa loob kasi sinusunod pa rin namin yung game plan ng coach namin, which is yung tumakbo kami tapos look the open man. Yun lang.
Mula 1-point win, mapupunta tayo 40 plus points win naman. What does this win mean to you guys as someone na going for another championship sa NCAA?
Yung ganitong panalo, kumbaga pinaghahandaan namin yung season namin. Ngayon kasi kulang-kulang na kami, kaya ang ginagawa namin is more on transition kami tsaka defense. Doon kami sumusugal.
Kobe, pagkakataon mo na kung meron kang gustong batiin.
Binabati ko yung family ko dyan sa Tarlac, pati sa Sorsogon. Binabati ko rin yung girlfriend ko, si Trixie, hello. Binabati ko din yung mga tropa ko dyan sa Marlon Athletics, sila Coach Mickey, sila Boss Met. Boss Ryan, hello. Hello sa inyo dyan.
Maraming salamat. Congratulations ulit to you and your team. Back to you, Chiki and Gio.
Well done, Megan, and congratulations to Kobe Brian Monde as Vic Press is here joining us as we go to the highlights of this game. We're in from the get-go, Gio. Diniktahan na ng Knights kung anong magiging pulso ng laro eh.
Yun na nga, at dictating the rhythm, dictating everything, just everything against the Aguilas. So everything went well for them, and nahirapan na ang Aguilas to get their momentum going, get their rhythm all throughout the game. Hence this big lead when the game ended, just complete dominance for the Knights.
Lamang sila ng 11 ng first quarter. At the half, lamang sila 21. At the end of the third, lamang sila ng 35. So yan yung highlights po natin. And ngayon naman po, to add more spice to our coverage, we'll turn you over to Boas.
111 to 76. Oh boy, Aguilas fans, I wish I came to you with better news, but you guys were blown out. It's fine though. We will seize the victory in the next succeeding games. I do believe it. But looking forward to the next game now. Onward and upward tayo dito sa Asiabasket 2023. Up next, we have Eurotex versus Perpetual. Perpetual coming off of a convincing win against Cortex a game ago. Samantala for Eurotex, still looking for that elusive first win. Please download Bola TV on the Google Play Store, www.bola.tv. Additionally, another place to go for your streaming needs. Boaz Mariano officially saying goodbye. See ya!